What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a frickin' doozy. It took a little while to get it proper in terms of card numbers and things, but I think it's finally ready for the camera. So, hold on to your horses, guys. This is a proper freaking deck. I think, like, I don't want to go out too far on a limb and say it, but in best of 3, this only gets better with a good sideboard, so we'll probably be recording this one next. I don't know if I want to call it mono white mid-range. I don't want to know if I want to call it mono white tokens. Call it whatever you will. It's absolutely hammering people out of nowhere, thanks to a couple of really sweet new cards from the latest set. On the client, Mistmoors, House of Horror. And so, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Simply called... I've called it Ghostly Dancer, because that's the main freaking card. This thing is so nice, to the point where I've only got 4. I may just craft another and remove something else, because it's that good. So, Ghostly Dancer. It was in my video for the top, top pick in every color, blah, 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 when I was doing the set review. It's got Eerie, and when it enters, you can return an enchantment or unlock a door of a room you control, and both of those trigger Eerie. So, pretty much regardless, you're going to be getting it and another 2, sorry, how many? A. You're going to get 1, 3, 1. Flyer. This goes insanely well with my new favorite card in the set, the Dollmaker shop. One I honestly, like, I did touch upon it during my set review, but I was like, it's not making enchantment creatures, it makes artifacts. Doesn't matter. This has already gone into the video from yesterday. Now we're playing it again. It's so nice. And if you can unlock the Porcelain Gallery for free with Ghostly Dancers, then you're just loving life. All you really need is to defend yourself a little bit against the board, make 1 or 2 tokens, be it Carrot Cake, little rabbit guy, or Toby, another new card which I'll touch upon in a second, makes a little token, maybe you copy that token with the Caretaker's talent, boom, 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 you start attacking a couple of times, and so far I've curved out almost perfectly every single turn, where every single match I've had with it, where then on turn 5 you play the dancers, unlock the Dollmaker shop, and when you swing, your stuff becomes huge. And if you happen to have Toby in play, it also flies. Let's just throw that in there while we're at it. Important to note that the little Beastie that Toby makes here is non-legendary, so it's something you can copy with Caretaker's talent as well, which is phenomenal. Again, like 3 mana puts 5 power and toughness on the board. It's got, like, the only downside is that it can't attack or block alone. But often, even if they remove Toby, you've probably got a little rabbit lying around or something. Amazing. And I'm telling you, this in best of 3, bring in some, Sunfall, some Planeswalkers, some whatever other types of interaction, depending on what the opponent's playing. Things like we don't have in the deck is artifact removal, yada yada. It can completely morph the deck into something completely different. So more on that in a future video. But for tonight's best of 1 version, this has been hammering people. We've got the Smite in the deck against Mono Red. We've got the Get Lost to get rid of their ley line as soon as possible. Yes, we'll die sometimes to that deck if they get the nut draw. But they don't always do. Often they just start playing their creatures as usual, little and then you just completely overpower them. Like, you get this turn 5 out of nowhere. You have like 6 6/6s or something. It's disgusting. And the key new addition for me has been Split Up, because you can sweep the board of just the opponent's tapped creatures that have just attacked you, and your stuff stays, which would not have happened with the lockdown. Yes, the lockdown can be better, especially against Mono Red, because when you kill their little pesky freaking scamp and stuff, then you're not exiling them, you still get the, they still get the death trigger. But it just, that difference in being able to hit them with a 3 mana sweeper that isn't gonna also take all your stuff is quite significant, especially because Dollmaker's shop is going to be a 2-drop most of the time when you play it in the early game. At the point at which you would then play your lockdown, you would be losing your own Dollmaker shop. You'd be losing your own carrot cake, all your little tokens. In this case, that is not the case. And yeah, sometimes you'll have a couple of tapped creatures, but or you can do it the other way around. You swing in first, and then the opponent doesn't block because they think they're going to win on the crackback, and then you hit them with the split up. Your stuff's all tapped, you pick the untapped creatures mode and kill all of their stuff. Like, it's been really, really good so far. And that's allowed me not to play Sunfall, so that I can put Ghostly Dancers and, Overlord of the Mistmoors on the top end. This I like to put here because I often just cast it for the Impending. Makes another 2 flying insects. Goes great with Caretaker's Talent. Goes great with the Dollmaker's shop. You see where we're going here. It's essentially mono-white tokens, but with a bunch of cool new cards. I cannot wait to show you. I've been absolutely freaking loving this thing. Of course, Fountainport and Mirrex can also make tokens and draw you cards with the Caretaker's Talent. 25 lands total has been just about right. And yeah, I mean, what else is there to say other than let's jump into some games. See how the deck holds up on the Mythic ladder. Hopefully continuing to... Oh, by the way, like, something unlocked last night. I was getting very frustrated, losing a lot with all of these things that I was trying on day one. The only deck that was really doing any good was Dolls and Cookies, which has gone up on the channel. But then, like, these 4 here, Azorius Temper particularly, there's some banger new cards in this one. All I'm going to say is stay tuned. It's going to be a good week. Still kind of waiting for the poll that I just put up for the voting, whether you'd like to see more best of 3 content or not, to kind of complete its 24-hour polling period. And then we'll see whether tomorrow's video is going to be this list in best of 3 with a sideboard, or whether we continue with a little bit more with best of 1. But I think what's probably just going to end up happening is I'll split it up. I'll have some days best of 1, some days best of 3. And that'll make, hopefully, both me and you happy. Nope. Much better. We're gonna have to put you down there, my friend, I'm afraid. Hello, Toby. How good of you to stop by. God, I hate this card. This is really in my top, like... Oh, wow. That is a pretty interesting little, Wow. Okay, cool. I mean, good luck swinging. We've got split up. I'm not that worried. Okay, so it's just a bat deck. Just straight up bats. Slow roll. Got the split up. I think Beastie next. Copy Beastie. He's gonna get a little bat now. It's so weird how the auto tapper does that particularly. I always found it just a little bit strange. Okay, now we just need to find our key card. The what's it called again? The ghost something. Where is it? Ghostly Dancers. I think maybe a fourth copy would be something we should do. I do really think Season of the Burrow is phenomenal. That extra little versatility of also being able to exile some stuff like it's. I mean, it's currently the only thing in the deck that can actually kill like an artifact, for example, or a what else? Well, yeah, a battle. It's any non-land permanent. Opponent's having some serious mana problems, and I am all for it. Play a Dollmakers. cool little sweeper. It's interesting the way it works, like with this, you know, the fact that you can often make it one-sided. I love that, and it doesn't have like a caveat about, you know, mana values or size of creature. I guess he's gonna swing with the Deep Cavern Bat. Try and get one more bat out of the deal. Oh, come on. Let me show. Okay, it's not early access. People aren't going to stick around if they brick, but we started to see some of the potential there. It's going to be Dollmaker's next turn. Swing, swing, draw a bunch more with her Caretakers, and then, you know, probably draw into the Ghostly guy, and then that would have been, oh my god. Anyway, like, why am I talking? Let me show ya. Because, yeah, I think finally, because it's been a little while, if you think about it. There was at one point with the restoration of a Gunjo and the ossification and, you know, Wandering Emperor. And at some point there, like, mono white mid range was actually legitimately a good deck. And then, you know, maybe I shouldn't have kept this. Of course, the Shuffler, as always, is just giving me, you know, there's such few. There we go, at least that. Okay, so now we guaranteed the split up if we need it, but I don't know. This is looking more like, I don't know, maybe tempo or something. You gonna mill me? Eee. Alright. Here's Toby. So it's like mill. I'm guessing it's just mill. Let's see if there's a counterspell. Rather just get it out of his hand now while I can. Ah, that's cool. I wonder. I guess a removal spell. Ah, that's a card I have not seen before. Lucky. Here comes the freaking Mindbreaker. That is nice, man. I mean, pretty highly unlikely, but good for you. I'm about to get milled at, but who cares? What? Okay. Cool story, bro. The Fountainport. I need to probably get rid of this. That is very unlucky. Land, huh? A cool little spell there. I have never really thought of using that. I'm quite impressed. Okay, finally he comes in with the Mindbreaker. Unfortunately, I have nothing in my hand to deal with it, although we may find something. So let's quickly sack, I don't know, this token here. Top Deck City, baby! Scooby-Dooby-Doo-boop-boop-boop-doo! Yep, fine. Interesting, like, sort of newish mill deck. With some interest. Oh, there was my Dollmaker. But my guys are about to get flan again, so you know. Ooh, that's cool. Can we pay 2 and still draw the card? 2, and then 2, yeah. Oh! Just tapped the wrong one. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. I mean, we've even got an Overlord, so go ahead. You know, do your thing. Okay. Just lost my... I mean, we win the game anyway, like, fairly certain. Even if he brings back a Jace, we just attack with everything and we win. Dimir Mill in the house.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
He's only got 2 flyers. I'm assuming he'll attack with these to gain some life. I can't believe I did that earlier with my Guess what? You minusing here, or you plussing one of my creatures? I would be plussing, quite frankly. I wonder if we can get this, because it's close, right? Like. We've only probably got a turn left.
In time, all will witness Phyrexia's truth. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Alright, it's do or die. See what happens. So what's that getting through? Yeah, we're dead. So freaking cheeky, man. Well, you know what? Maybe we're not. I can, you know, if he's got Jace in hand, we're dead. If not, we may still have him. I've got the Demolition Field. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. 4. Oh, shit. You piece of crap of a human being. There's nothing worse than getting milled out, man. That was really nice, though. Well played. That was significantly freaking different to any mill deck I've seen in a while. I applaud you, my friend. That was sick. Congratulations on impressing the Lone Fox, because I've been trying Dimir Meal for a while, and mine looks a little different to that. I was going more of a control deck with just the... You've seen it on the channel already. But now he's thrown in that new 3-mana blue thing that mills instead of damage. It was close. One more turn. And, you know, I made that one misplay with the... I milled... you know, I could have drawn my Dollmakers, and I think that would have done it. I think. 1 extra point of damage here and there, but, yeah. GG's. I might need to copy that. I quite like that crab guy with the crime mills. Milling with crimes. Silent Lucidity. I think that's enough. Overlords, we need mana. Bat. It's always the bat. Okay, so it's just discard, and you just didn't have the bat. And now I've got bottom my Overlord. Frickin' hell, mate. Oh well, what can you do? If it's Liliana, we can make an extra little carrot token guy. Yep. Oh, so boring. Well, isn't that nice? Exactly what we need against this card. Hello. Howdy ho. Nothing that reveals hand, please. Just something that forces a discard. Then I'll discard my Smite, play out the Dollmakers, then we're off to the races. Wow, you are such an ass, my friend. I hope he doesn't realize what it is and he doesn't discard that. Although, I don't know. If I were him, I would do it. Yeah, fucking hell, mate. Life is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Spadinga. Skashblinga. Found another one. Maybe he has a sweeper? That could be pretty freaking annoying. Okay, sure. I'll take it, Toby. Thank you. All we want right now is our good friend, the Ghostly Dancer. And then, things are about to get pretty bad for our good friend here. Even just this is pretty nasty. Like, give all the guys flying. I mean, they're pretty tiny. Or just one more land. We'll unlock the door. Are you plussing or are you minusing? Cool, bro. Cool story, bro. Freaking discard. Pah! Get out of here. Sure. Oh, whoops. Bye. Sent packing. This card is clearly my favorite card in the freaking format right now. My son bought me a gift. A little bat. He's such a sweetie. That was hook. Again, no ghostly dancers. I'm starting to think I will cut one Overlord. Nah. Why can we trim just a card? I think that's why best of 3, you know? And just keep running it, because that season is a really nice thing to have. But maybe if we don't do the thing this game, I'll just change it for the sake of content and put in the 4th Ghostly Dancer. Because as always happens, or often happens... Sure. The freaking... Oh, blue. There we go. You know, I had it in testing every single turn, every single match on curve. Okay, looks like bajillion counterspells, man. Nice, yes, yes, yes. I'd rather Toby gets you know, countered than my doll shop, quite frankly. There we go. God, mono blue, hey? Been a while. Alright. It's time to just chill. Got a scry. Ah, mono blue. Yay! Yeah, tap down some of those nasty ass blue lands. Thank you very much. A land, please. Freaking a land, please. No counter spell. We're off. We're off to the races. But 25 lands, can't seem to draw a 3rd. Okay, does this make it into an island? It does. Ouch. Well, I think like this is enough stuff on the board against blue that we should be okay to just slow roll, baby. Okay, some rebluval, as it's called. Okay, it's worth a try. Come on. Do you have it? Please. Oh! Triggers the Eerie. Good for you, bud. Hey, we got to see a cool new card though from blue. I think this is definitely worth the slot. It was in my top 5 list thing for the set review. A nice little bit of rebluval, as they call it. Surprised, honestly, at how few counterspells he had. I was expecting there to be more. Or something bouncy, like... I was really already starting to worry that, you know... They turn that corner, they get the Haughty Djinn down. Sorry, you're screwed. But both our Overlord and the Dancer and the Room actually made it through, so that was enough. Tomask. Sure. Could be better. But I've also definitely seen worse hands, especially if it would be red. Like, I'm kind of been hoping to run into the odd red deck, but so far, no show. Here comes the deep cabin bat. Like clockwork. You ready? Oh! Okay. Toby! Maybe, you know, holding these up would have been a good call, but I want to see if we can just play our more aggressive. Here comes what? No, nothing? Oh! Alright. That's pretty decent. Attacking or blocking, so I suspect. Alright, I can't attack now. Good for you. I hope you swing now. Exile is great with this guy. Bazinga! And we're gonna boop. Indestructible is a pretty good thing to have against the black. Although you may have just exile. Aha! Okay. Oops. Life is good. I doubt he's running sweepers in what has so far appeared to be some sort of a creature deck. I guess get lost on the Dollmakers, which is pretty sad. One more land. It's some removal of some kind. He's having a little look around in his hand there. That would be my guess. So if he kills Toby... I mean, I don't know. He needs to kill both Toby and Beastie for the Dollmakers not to trigger next turn. We just need any non-toy creature to attack. Okay, cool. There was the land we needed, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll take that. Could have even swung with Toby. He's indestructible. It's a cool addition for Mr. Dude Man here. I was not expecting that. Sure. We're getting a beautiful little Overlord here, so... What did you top deck, matey? Aha! Epic. A little WhatsApp, but that was glorious. I love it when, you know, the deck still wins without doing the thing. On to the next one. I'll wait to show you guys the stats on this one. The win rates have been rather spectacular. Again, where the hell's mono red? Like, just before I hit record, it was like, leyline turn 1, yada yada. Okay, we need something that makes tokens. But at least we have a little bit more of a control-y plan. There she blows. Our good friend, Mr. Red. Cool. Ready with the Get Lost. Let's see where he puts the Monstrous Rage. Oops. I'll just play out Toby. Or we've got the thing, right? I think we can survive. We're doing well enough. And we do have split up in hand. So I won't block if he like plays a creature, goes at me. Just swing, dude. I won't block. I hope he's not playing, you know, removals. Okay, cool. Oh, bugger. Alright. That's fine. So now we definitely are gonna go for the thing. I guess we could have played out the shop. Yeah. Can we survive one more turn? I think probably the answer to that question is a yes. He hasn't had the most nutty of draws that Mono Red can achieve. And then we just we're dropping bombs. There is still a chance we can die here. I mean, we all know how stupid this deck is, right? I mean, if he's got the Callous Sellsword, we're dead. Or a shock. Woo! That even leaves us with a smite for the dude. Oh, fuck you. Just the worst, the lamest, most pathetic deck that ever could have been invented by someone at WotC. I'm at that point. Go watch CGB's latest video. I mean, clickbaity title, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's just a bit too much. Like, what the hell were they thinking? I'm in the camp of people that firmly think that a stupid leyline deck is gonna get into the top 8 at Worlds, and then they'll ban the crap out of it. It's like, I mentioned it in the last few videos. The last time it felt this bad was Torbrand, Embercleave, Bonecrusher, Giant, Fervent Champion, you know. Eldraine, Mono Red. And then it went, there was like a good while there for us to just like get our wits about us and like play something against something else for a little while. But now it's just been like set after set after set. Great new pieces every time that just slot right into the deck and just make it better than it already is, and it's already really good. You know, we had oh, here we go again. Woo! Oh my god, how boring. Right. Plot slick shot? No. It's just bleh. Okay, that's a bit slower. Not too worried yet. Best thing here would be the doll shop. Damn it. Worth a try, you know. It's obviously gonna be... Oh, okay. Cool. What, no Monstrous Rage? Wow, that's cool. That doesn't happen very often. Where's my sweeper? Aha! Well, that's also particularly nice, frankly. I don't know what I prefer here. I think this is probably the go. We stop flooding, please. I reckon Get Lost is gonna be the play here, or we just... Okay, that's fine. Carrot Cake. Gain some life. Make another little... Yes. Oh, yes. 6 mana is not enough to do both things, unfortunately. I don't think he'll swing with the Swifty Boy. So we're just probably only taking damage from... Ah. It's tough, man. This like format is really quite boring. So okay, Dollmakers, Carrot Cake, draw Toby. We're almost there. There's a chance here, right? I think depending on what they do, we'll get losting or cracking the cake. Probably gonna end up being the cake. Yeah, I would say the 3 life total is what we really want here. Double strike, trample, trample, forge. Okay, that to me signals a lack of fight spell, right? Ooh. So we're taking 4, 8. Yeah. Has he got the damn sellsword? No. For once in my life. Yeah. How do you like them apples? We're probably gonna have to hold up. I wish my auto tapper would just be a little less stupid. Because we have 2 smites and we're probably just gonna have to use one of them. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright, one smite for the token? No, nothing. He's gonna swing with everything and then he's gonna we're gonna play Toby. Yeah, bye! Bye! Freaking deck, man. 0 new cards, mono red, bleh, vomit fest. This is why I want to switch to best of 3. I'm done with this freaking... Oh, look, I'm on the draw against mono red. I'm dead on turn 3. Like, there's so many things you can put on the sideboard to deal with it. And, we got lucky that time, literally. I mean, he drew a few more lands and a few less monstrous rages, and we were able to get the win. Otherwise, most of the time, you're just dead, dead, dead. Alright, final match of the night. We're playing against Applied Jack. I'm going over the 45-minute mark because I'm having way too much fun. Pardon me. If it's mono red again, though, ugh. Bro. It's time to get out the sleeping face, lady, because this is just pathetic, man. Everybody is playing the same stupid deck. Can we afford to play a Caretaker's talent? I think we just kinda have to, unfortunately. I need to draw into one of my 4 split-ups that somehow I have not drawn. Say later after lunch. It literally doesn't get any dumber than this. Like, this is like just a 0 brain cells deck. I'm gonna be able to make 2 beasties. So there's that. Just... I don't think Smite is what we want to do here, unfortunately. It's not quite enough. He's already a 5/5. This will just kill me. This will just kill me right now. He can just fling it at my face and I'm dead. Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. That gives me a chance. Nice. He could have just killed me. That was a humongous misplay. Now we've even got Smite available. Bring it on. If I'm not mistaken, it would have triggered the Valiant. It's cool. When they don't know how to play the game, it's also pretty nice, you know? Because now we're just cooking with gas. We have Smite and the thing. Oh, and like often they don't give up because they're feeling clever. First time I've had Withering Torment cast on me. Get freaking stuffed, mate. Off you go. You missed the freaking kill because you're brain dead. Sent pack in. Alright, guys. We did the thing a few times there. And the cool thing, like I said, is the fact that we can win without doing the thing every single time. So now, we're gonna do some stats, as I often do. I'm hoping that my Untapped has actually picked up these games, because it's been acting up a little bit weird. Oop. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Chrome, untap, bam. 9 for 3. I'm going to just make it visible here for you guys to go copy and enjoy. A very nice little run. Mono red 3 times total. 2 for 1. On the play, 78%. I'm gonna keep playing this one, and like I said, I'm a firm believer in if this gets best of 3 E5'd and we can play it as a more controlling one, bring in some more life gain, maybe some Bezas from the sideboard, things like that. This could definitely be in the discussion for potentially one of the best decks of the format. I cannot wait for Worlds, because yes, it's always okay for me, a humble little content creator that gets to Mythic every month. It's not a very difficult thing to achieve, honestly, if you just play as much as I do. But I do play fairly well, but I'm nowhere close to anyone who would be taking part in the Pro Tour or the World Championship event. And when we see what they bring, then I'll be able to say, told ya. But my thinking is that a mono-white mid-rangey deck based around this is going to be there. It might even be like a slight Burrow splash. Like this plus Urbrass Forge would be my guess. There's going to be one of the teams that's going to bring something like this. And I can't wait to find out. The other thing I really can't wait to see is whether there'll be a proper mono-red leyline deck so that we can get the thing banned. If one of those decks, if it's a high percentage of players playing it and like 2 people or so get into the top 8, I think we might be discussing some ban hammers, because it's slightly too disgusting. But that is going to be it as far as stats. Let's jump back in, and I'll leave you with the deck as the background. So I think the the fourth Ghostly Dancer could have been a thing, but Season of the Burrow, there was that one match we brought back Toby with Indestructible. That was freaking nice. And yeah, the rest of the deck is just perfect. And I love the fact that I've put all these 4-ofs, which is what makes having a sideboard easy, because then you can trim one here, one there, and one there, and then you bring in, you cut all the smites because you're not playing against aggro or any kind of creature deck. You bring in the planeswalkers, and then this is going to be an easy to sideboard deck. So yeah, if you'd like to see best of 3 content and a sideboard for mono white mid range, sound off in the comments. But again, this is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. It really helps. We are 20 subscribers away from triggering the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to take part in said giveaway and you want it to happen sooner, help me share this video around. It really helps. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.